Hey everyone, Dash Attack here. So, it looks like Nintendo's lawsuit against Palworld has hit yet another snag. Yeah, so their big patent got rejected for balls throwing. It says Nintendo's patent infringement litigation against Palworld maker Pocket Pair is still ongoing. Nintendo clings to all sorts of theories to defend its patents against Pocket Pair's invalidity arguments, including the position that mods should not count as prior art. It may be part of a PR strategy to go distort the reality of who was first to create what, given that Nintendo itself is apparently developing a Pokemon spin-off with Palworld-like elements. A decision called offline action made by patent examiner less than 2 weeks ago cast serious doubt on the validity of two of Nintendo's three Japanese patents in suit. This is about pending application number 2024/031879 that is a sibling of one of those anti-Palworld monster catcher patents and the patents of others. It has been rejected on non-file basis because the patent office, after a third-party submission of prior art, determined that the claimant technique lacked inventive steps. The prior art reference cited by JPO include various games that predate Nintendo's December 2021 priority date. Among them, Studio Wildcard's Ark, Capcom's Monster Hunter 4, and Pocket Pair's Craftopia. A Japanese browser game named Candy Collection, and Pokemon Go. Nintendo now faces the choice between abandoning the embattled patent application or, which is the more likely step, trying to persuade the patents examiner based on modified patent applications with amended claims. Also, when the process at the patent office is over, an appeal to specialized courts named Intellectual Property High Court is possible. The Japanese patent prosecution process has been described as an endless loop, World Intellectual Property Report. But the fact that the patent examiner is now looking at real-world games as opposed to just patent documents and articles considerably ups the ante for Nintendo. For avoidance of doubt, even if Nintendo's application fails, there is no direct impact on Palworld patent case. However, see the next section. All right, so let's check those reactions. Let's go. Get effed, Nintendo. W so big, Wario had to come out of the W door. Damn, that's a big W. Nintendo are anti-consumer as fuck. A lot of other Japanese companies aren't. Nintendo's practices give Japanese a bad rep for being greedy AF. We are gathered here today to celebrate the size of this W. Fuck Nintendo, let's go. Looks like Palworld just dodged a Pokeball-sized legal bullet. Black Sage says, I'm personally glad that Nintendo is finally understanding the meaning of fuck around and find out. They're all about to handicap the entire game industry to protect a decrepit franchise that's getting worse with each entry. Palworld ultimately won in the end and proves why innovation matters. Get screwed, Nintendo. Is that so? Neko the Circle says, W hype. Yeah, I agree. Video game donkey on life support. Oh, amen. Amen to this. Boom, actually pathetic. They even tried make better Pokemon games instead, bozo. Exactly. Just make better Pokemon games. Make better Pokemon games. How is that hard? Dancing. At this time, it's fine to pack it up, Nintendo. It's been nothing but L's for a year, and even if this is somehow magically turns around, it doesn't stop the Tennyson and Miho games that are around the corner. Only way to save Pokemon is to make a better game. True? Nintendo's brick wall is starting to crumble. I made predictions that this lawsuit wouldn't go in Nintendo's favor, and now that prediction is starting to come true. My day made a lot happier after seeing this. Now I hope Nintendo loses the lawsuit next. I hope so. I hope they lose. Pocket Pair. I have never played a Pokemon game. The only connection to this franchise I have is the awesome 90s cartoon with the adult humor and innuendos sprinkled throughout, which have held up well. I'm rooting for you guys. I will support your game. Keep fighting. I'm eagerly awaiting the humbling Nintendo's about to go through. All hail the Japan Patent Office. It seems a bit bizarre to try and patent capture creatures in spherical objects, plus it's an easy workaround to make the balls perfectly spherical anyway. Oh, yeah, the whole thing is stupid. I'm glad it's just becoming harder and harder for Nintendo to win. I hope they lose on every front. My ultimate golden scenario for the Palworld lawsuit would be if they lose and they're just forced to make a better game. So that they can't bully the competition, so the only thing they can do is compete, which is what they should have done with their money and resources, but they didn't. Instead, they chose to go through this lawfare route, which I don't know, just shows like, I guess they're afraid to innovate, afraid of being shown up by like this franchise that just came out of nowhere. It's really interesting, like this whole Power World Nintendo thing. And of course, like I would just like a good Pokemon game. I want Pokemon to get back to being like a little more niche and gritty and less like sloppish, if you know what I mean. Anyways, that's all I'm going to talk about for today. Thank you all so much for watching this video. I'm Dash Attack, and I'll see you all next time.